Okay, so let me try and figure out where to begin. I'm not used to just posting any video about me talking, but I thought it was about time that I explained what's going on in my life and why I don't upload things anymore for yo-yoing. So I've got a bulleted list on my computer in front of me, just so I don't get too scatterbrained. So first of all, my name is Travis Berenyi, and I'm 27 years old right now. I guess I was just gonna say this right off the bat, my voice is unique because I have such a big tongue. I guess I can show you my big tongue. Yeah, so it's pretty big. It's kind of hard to contain it in my teeth. So what else I'm gonna say is I guess I'll just mention I'm part of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. That's such a mouthful. Usually people say LDS or Mormon. I don't know why they say Mormon, we never worshipped Mormon, but although he was a prophet, as it says in the Book of Mormon, but our church worships God and his son Jesus Christ. So yeah, there's that. But that's not what the video is about. It's about what's been going on in my life. So here are the things I've been up to. Right now it's warm outside, so when it's not too hot, I like to go outside just for the heck of it and just ride around in my wheelchair. My wheelchair has just a lot of range and 13-mile range, so I just go for miles sometimes. I can at least show you my chair a little bit. It's pretty maneuverable. So yeah, there's that riding around for the heck of it. Then I've been going to a university, and I've been changing my mind so often. I want to do graphic design stuff, but I'm at the very least going to get an associate's degree in general studies. Then we'll see where I go from there. What else? Yeah, I've just been going to church every Sunday, going to some church activities. I go to a young single adult ward. Sometimes I just have to take it day by day and just try and find things that I can do with my free time. So let me get straight to the point. My disability is Duchenne muscular dystrophy, and there's a lot of different muscular dystrophies, but I specifically have Duchenne. Duchenne muscular dystrophy it mostly affects guys and very rarely happens to girls. It's an X-linked genetic disability. So yeah, the X-linked means it happens more often to men. Let me explain what muscular dystrophy is. Well, first of all, you're born with it. A lot of people confuse muscular dystrophy for MS, which is multiple sclerosis. Those are different things. You end up getting MS in I don't know what age it usually happens, but you're not born with MS. But MD, there's a difference between MD and MS. Mine is MD, and that's a progressive muscle degenerating disease. I know it sounds terrible, huh? So it's progressive, meaning that it doesn't stop, it just keeps progressing year after year. So basically the muscles I do have, the strength is slowly, over the years, it's just being slowly taken away, and there's nothing I can do about it. The most I can do is try and slow the progression by being active whenever I can, but working out doesn't work. It's just really bothersome. I see people who work out and I'm like, you've got some kind of superpower, I guess. So I was walking until I was 20 years old, and like I said, I'm 27 now. And usually people with DMD are wheelchair bound by the time they're 14 or 15, somewhere around there. So I had a few more years than the average person with DMD. And all throughout school, I never used any walking aids. I walked all through school, through high school, then like after high school I eventually got in my wheelchair and I could still walk at that time, but then it just got way too hard. I kept pushing and pushing myself and I just couldn't do it anymore. So yeah, I guess that's the gist of the disability. Like feel free to look it up online. Like, that could explain it a lot more in depth if you're interested. The next bullet point on my screen says how hard things are. Let's see, I don't know, how can you explain how hard losing one ability after the other is? It's just, no one understands what it's like. Over the years I've just noticed one ability being lost after the other, and it's just really hard to stay positive, but I have to try. I may be having a lot of pauses because this makes me emotional usually. Yeah, it's just like I get into this groove, then like things change again, and it's just such a repetitive process. It's so hard to get used to. How can anybody get used to this? Like someone with a cerebral palsy, that stays the same, but like something that just keeps progressing is just so difficult to deal with. Just like heartbreaking. Yeah, what is there to really say? It's just, I'm glad to have this wheelchair and stuff, but it's just so hard losing stuff. And I just try to take it bit day by day sometimes. Okay, next thing, my hobbies. I think a lot of people in wheelchairs like video games. Like I've been playing a game called Asphalt 9, it's like a mobile racing game. I wish I could stop playing it. I play Xbox, I played like Call of Duty, Halo, Gears of War, Portal. Yeah, a ton of different things. I like watching documentaries too. Like I'm not into this whole binging thing with well, I do watch Dragon Ball Z, but I'm not like a binge watcher. Or like reality shows, I'm not really into those either. Yeah, like documentaries and like some cartoons, I guess, but not too much. It's just really nice learning things rather than just like seeing something that's fake all the time. And yeah, yo-yoing was my passion, and that was just like heartbreaking to lose the ability to do. And I played piano, but like my hands are really getting tight from the progressiveness of the disease. Like my hands, I can't, as much as I could straighten my hand. Just the tightening of the tendons from weakening muscles. I like Rubik's cubes. Like I've solved it so many times that I'm like, what's the point anymore? Yeah, I can solve it in 3 minutes. What's the big deal? There's some people who could solve it in like 10 seconds, but like, still I'm proud that I was able to learn it so well. And let's see what else. Like I like to ride around my wheelchair for the heck of it. I may have already said that. My nose itchy. Okay, yeah, and I like to draw also. I usually just draw this graffiti type of lettering, and I give it to I just draw people's names and give it to them. I just love to share my talent whenever possible. So eventually I'm probably gonna, I'd like to upload at least a few time-lapse videos of my name drawings. I think people would really like that. I hope someday, I really do hope someday that I find a cure for muscular dystrophy. Then someday I might be able to upload more yo-yo videos. I don't know how much time we're running at, but I'll try and end it soon. What else do I say? Sorry, I'm just stuck. Oh yeah, lately it's just been really hard seeing people like find their soulmate or their companion at the singles ward, and just like just seems like it happens so easily for them. Like sure, it's not the easiest thing, but like it's so much easier than for me. Yeah, it's just been really hard. Such young people just find the love of their life so soon. It's just like I don't know when or if that's ever gonna happen. Even if it's on this life, I believe that I'm gonna find someone on the other side. I'm surprised I'm able to hold back tears like this. Uh, yeah, I don't really know what my future holds really. Like who knows how long any of us are here on this earth. So it's just like I'm so unsure about the future. Like some people have dreams of like raising a family and stuff, and like I suppose that's my dream, but just I don't, honestly don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay, I'm trying not to end this on a bad note. Um, what else is there to really say? I guess just anyone who's having a hard time, just hang in there and like take it day by day if you have to. Just keep going. I know I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep just fighting till the end. Just like keep pushing myself until things will get super hard, but I just need to keep pushing myself whenever possible. And yeah, I thank you for hanging in there and listening to my whole thing. So I guess hit that bell if like that's what everybody says, and feel free to tell people about my videos. Thank you guys.